Okay, so here are my thoughts on the two-shot explosive. Okay, so my gun obviously got more than raped. Like the damage just it went potato. But it has its reasons for PvP. Now, if this PvP thing is a flop, then there was no purpose for this, and like I don't know. It took the quality of life that the game had away. But for PvP, that's the only thing we got right now. Survival mode. Hype. Hype or not, honestly, but whatever. And honestly, this nerf makes the guns feel like reasonable. Like now, I've never used. I mean, I've used the lever action without the two-shot explosive, but I've never used the handmade without the two-shot explosive. So, I mean, I don't know how bad it is for regular handmades and stuff. Whatever. So, like, what I'm thinking is for PvE. So this, for example, like killing little rats and shit. You're basically gonna have to carry a melee weapon no matter what you're doing. Like that's what this game's gonna turn into. PvE is gonna turn into melee until you fight something that like you feel like pulling out your gun and wasting like 19,000 bullets on. But if you have a build like mine, or a strong build, like a very strong build, a glass cannon type, the nerf honestly just made killing the Scorch Beast Queen really hard. That's pretty much the only thing the two-shot explosive did. And maybe it made you waste, or makes you waste a little bit more bullets. But it shouldn't affect you as hard as the people who aren't specified into one certain weapon. Like for example, mine is rifles, right? But if someone has, let's say, a couple points of strength and have like, you know, fucking have melee, and then they have only like 1 point in rifleman and 1 point in expert rifleman, they're literally going to be tickling people if they were using that two-shot explosive rifle, or like handmade or lever or anything. And also what this two-shot explosive nerf did, which I can see kind of why they did it too, is it makes you, like, if you weren't using VATS before, now is the time where like VATS actually comes into play. Because I was only using VATS for Scorch Beast and Scorch Beast Queen. There was no point in me using VATS unless I just was lazy and I didn't want to aim. That was the whole point. But now, like, that headshot with the double damage that you get from it, that's huge. Because from two-shotting shit, you can now one-shot shit. That's the whole point of that. Okay, look, I'll show you my damage on a Scorch Beast. I can't even fucking aim right now. Potato aim. God, dude, what are they doing? There you go. Alright. So as is, that should have hit like a truck, but I'll talk about that. So that would have two-shot. Now he landed. Yeah, still hit like a fucking truck. But if, let's say, if you didn't have my setup, my mutations weren't buffed to shit, like weren't prioritized into one thing, that wouldn't have done as much damage, right? Yeah. And I really like how they actually fix the fact that, like, if you use VATS and you aim at their head, the Scorchbeast's head, it actually does the headshot multiplier, because prior nerf or prior update, it wouldn't actually shoot the head. Whatever, I'll just let him heal. Live to tell another day. But okay, you get my point, right? You could still kill things. Two-shot explosive nerf really didn't just like murder the game. It just murdered a little bit the quality of life that people had playing this game. And I guess that can get people to get really mad. Yeah. So I'm gonna put I guess I'll post a video soon. I'll get all my buddies and stuff, and we'll try and kill the Scorchbeast Queen again. Let's see if I can get a 3-minute kill before or with the two-shot explosive nerf. That's not happening, but I'm aiming, since it took basically like I would say 3 times my damage. I'm aiming for around 12-minute, 15-minute Scorchbeast Queen kill. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in that vid. Goodbye.